Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a teacher vlog, a one-day teacher vlog. Today is Friday, and we actually had a 2-hour delay, so it came a little early because I had some things to do. I wanted to hop on and chat with you guys. I keep rolling around on my wheelchair without realizing it, so if I'm like moving around in the frame, that's why I am on my wheelchair right now. So I'm just going to take you along for the afternoon. This is going to be a little different than normal because it is a 2-hour delay. We got some snow last night. It was not a lot, but it was enough just to like make the roads a little slick this morning. So yeah, I have only kindergarten, first, second, and third grade this afternoon. I do not see my older kids. As much as I love my older kids, I really like kindergarten through third grade, so 2-hour delay days are like a dream for me. I love it. I love waking up and getting here a little later. Like, everything about 2-hour delays is amazing. So this afternoon, third grade is doing a new lesson, so it's kindergarten. It's just a one-day lesson. I'm not starting anything brand new today. They're kind of in that weird funk where they are ahead of the rest of the grade. But for whatever reason, that class is like ahead, so I just need like a filler lesson. If you are an art teacher or like any type of specialist where you see different classes and with your cycle days or your schedule, you know how that is. Like, to have every class in the grade on the same page is very challenging, especially when it comes to snow days and 2-hour delay days. It becomes even more challenging. So for today, I'm just doing a filler lesson so that hopefully the other classes can get back up to the same level as that class and they can all move on together instead of moving on one class ahead of the other classes, and then my head is like all over the place. So anyway, I will show you the lesson that I'm doing with them because it's very simple. It just requires paper, Sharpie marker, and tissue paper, and scissors, and a pencil. Like, it's very simple. They can do it in one day. I'm doing it with very different levels, third grade and kindergarten, so you can kind of see the differences. And if you teach different grade levels, or if you have children of your own that are different age levels, you know, this could work for all of them. So yeah, I will show you that. And then also I wanted to chat a little bit too about what I came in early to do. I am going from what's called my level 2 certification to my level 1 certification to my level 2 certification. It's a Pennsylvania thing. I don't know how other states do it, but you start out with a level 1 certification and then you go through the process of basically proving you've been a good teacher, let's be real, and applying for your level 2. And then when you get your level 2, that's just where you stay. So I've been at my level 1, and I probably could have applied earlier if I had gone from college to one job, but since I moved around a little bit, I moved states, came back to Pennsylvania, it's been a little different for me, so I'm finally able to do that. In school, I think most schools in Pennsylvania, you do get a mini little pay jump when you get to your level 2. The majority of pay jumps for teaching, at least like I said in Pennsylvania, it's more your education, like if you have your master's and then if you take classes after that. So the reason you have to do it is because your level 1 does not last forever. So you have to do it by a certain time period, and you need a bunch of different things. You need a certain amount of credits, which I have because I'm in grad school, and then you need to put together a binder. I will show you mine. I can't show you everything in it because it's basically like everything about my teaching career the last 3 years, with student names and pictures and all of that stuff, and like my observations, and it's just all of that nitty-gritty information. But what you need to include basically is observations, informal and formal, lesson plan examples, student assessment examples, photographs, like feedback from the community and parents and students. There's 4 different categories of applying to your level 2, and that is like all the information you have to include. And then when I give that to my principal, she will sign off on it, and then I can go online to the state and actually like apply. And I heard it takes like 2 to 4 weeks to get your new certification in and have it activated. So I'm just really excited that I'm finally doing this and I'm getting it done today. I'm gonna hand it off to her today, and it's just a weight lifted off my chest, that it's done. It's one more thing on my to-do list that I can check off, which is always a good thing. This is my binder that I'm going to be giving to her. You always want to save in the beginning of your teaching career, all that kind of stuff. Take tons of photos, save little bits of lessons, document, because you're going to need it, whether or not you're applying for your level 2 cert like me, or you later down the road are going to be applying for a different job. Like, you just want to make sure you save literally everything and get a good filing system and just save it all, because it will come in handy down the road. I also wanted to chat with you guys about an awesome find that I got at Target last weekend. So it was in their dollar section. She was literally putting it up on the shelves when I was there. Thank goodness I was there the day that she was putting it up. But it was all this planning stuff, and if you've been following me for a while, you know that I do love digital planning. I sell digital planner stickers. Like, I do love it, but I also love plain regular planners. The problem with plain regular like paper planners, physical planners, is that I hate when it gets messy, when I'm writing my to-do list in there and it just looks awful. Even if I'm doing it neat, even if I'm doing it with cute pens and stickers, you name it, it's still gonna look messy because it's a to-do list that you're crossing things off, and the clutter of that bothers me. It just does. So I don't buy planners anymore, physical planners. As much as I think they're adorable and I love to plan, I don't. And then I switched over to digital planning, which I do love digital planning so much, but I miss that physical list. I miss physically crossing things off, even though you do physically cross it off on your iPad with your Apple Pencil. I don't know, there's just something about the paper. So what I've been doing is I've been digital planning the month and like jotting down things in there, as well as using my Apple calendar that connects to my Mac and my iPad and my phone. I'll just go in and I will jot down a date on my phone's calendar. Where is my phone? I can show you. Okay, so I pulled up Tuesday. You can see what it looks like. I'm sure you guys are familiar with this, but just in case you're not. So you can color code all of the things on your calendar. So I have purple is like my work school one, green is anything financial, money, and then I also have blue as like all my side hustle stuff, and then I think like pink is personal things. Something about it is so easy and simple. So I do this. I also use the Notes app on my phone a lot. And then the thing that I got from Target, which is a game changer, are these daily planner pads, and I've seen these before but never this size. Hello, that is so much room to write. I am so excited. I've been using this one. I just think that it is so pretty with the flowers, and I need room to write. Like, I need lots of room to write, to cross things off, you know, write arrows, anything. I need a lot of room. And then I got this one too. This one's like a watercolor one, and it says it's a beautiful day. What I like about this one is that it has a spot for your main priorities, which if you watch, I think it was called like how to simplify your to-do list. I will put it in the cards above, but I did a video on simplifying your to-do list and pulling out your main priorities of the day. And so this one like spoke to me. So you have the priorities, notes, morning, afternoon, evening, date, and then this one has morning, afternoon, evening, and date, and that's it. I keep these at school because when I come to school in the morning, that's my time to check my calendar and jot down anything that's going on that day. And then this is like my running to-do list for morning, afternoon, and evening. That's how I've always chunked my day. Even when I had a happy planner, I would label morning, afternoon, and evening. That's just how my brain works, especially because I have my planning dead middle of my day, and my planning is backed up with my lunch, which is like the best thing ever. I'm so lucky. So I do prep in the morning before my day starts. Then I teach, then I have my planning and my lunch, and I prep and do things then. And then I go home and obviously do things then, and then like after dinner, evening is when I do stuff as well. So this is just how like my day really flows. I love it. I love it so much. And then at the end of my work day, I can rip this off, take it home, and then use it at home too. Target, once again, you're amazing. I love Target so much. It's a problem. Okay, let's chat about this one-day little lesson that I am doing with 3rd grade and kindergarten. So I cut little white squares, 6 by 6, very small, because if you're doing a one-day lesson of anything, you don't want to have a big space. You want them to be working small, just because time. So 6x6, this little square, and then I pulled out my pattern worksheets. I just have some examples for them, so they're going to be focused on patterns. If it's an older grade, you could do Zentangles, which is basically like patterns except much more detailed, and then you can talk about like how they're stress relieving and things like that. But for kindergarten and third grade, simple patterns, especially for a one-day lesson, and they're going to do this in Sharpie and cover this guy with patterns and designs and all kinds of doodles and fun things. Then they are going to take a piece of tissue paper, any color, I don't really care. It's like a Valentine's Day themed lesson, but I don't care if it's pink and red. Honestly, I'm really low on pink tissue paper because I did a big pink flower tissue paper thing last year and I forgot to replace it. So not going to be a lot of pink in this, but that's okay. They're going to take any color of tissue paper and they are going to draw and cut out a heart. So for kindergarten, this will be me teaching them tips on how to draw a heart. Third grade, I won't demo this, they will just do it, but I want them to make it as big as possible. And then they will take their hearts and they will glue it onto their designs, and you'll be able to see their designs through it a little bit, but it'll add the pop of color against the black and white. I see it. It looks so good. Do you like it? Hey guys, it is now the afternoon. I survived the afternoon after a 2-hour delay. The little hiccup was that I totally glued my little chain necklace together. Like, no joke, it dipped into the glue and I looked down towards the end of the day and this whole piece was like one singular chunk. So I've just been taking it and like trying to go like this to get the glue out. It's been working. I can't even say that this is the first time it's happened. It's happened multiple times before, but the life of a teacher, especially an art teacher. So honestly, the day wasn't too bad. Kindergarten was a little crazy, but other than that, for having a 2-hour delay, the kids were not as rammy as I expected them to be. So that was a little Friday blessing that my afternoon went smoothly. I just feel like I can handle little issues better with a 2-hour delay because I'm just not wiped from my morning. I don't know, it's just easier. Obviously it's easier, it's 4 classes instead of the 7 or 6, but it was a good afternoon. I will show you a few of the examples of the project in case it's something that you want to do. I definitely had them focus on bold and thin lines and I think they did a pretty good job. I love that you can see their designs through the tissue paper. I think that's really cute. And some of these are kindergarten, some of these are third grade. I just grabbed a bunch from the pile, but yeah, they're really cool. Kindergarten did have a hard time with drawing and cutting out the heart because it was on tissue paper, and that's just like a material they haven't really used a lot yet, and you guys know how tissue paper is very delicate, so they kind of like had a hard time with that. But other than that, they did a great job. I'm excited to put these up in the hallway. They need a little black frame and then I think they will be perfect. Oh, I have one more hiding back here and it's one of my favorites actually, so I just definitely want to show you this one. It's really cute. Also today I have been diffusing a new like blend that I've been using. So I've diffused these two a lot. I do diffuse oils in my classroom sometimes. So this one is Joy and it smells so good. And then I always have paired it with Release. But then my new love is this one called Envision. The combo of the 3 of these makes the room smell so good, and you can't even smell all the weird like art scents like the paint and all that kind of stuff, because I always have kids come in my room and like, what is that, because of the paint and the glue and goodness knows what else we're using that day, clay, you know, my room always smells a little funky, but with those 3 it just smells so good. I love it. So basically now I just need to pack up my things and head home. I'm excited for a very calm weekend, and we're not really doing much, but honestly, like, I'm grateful for that because I just need to relax. I do want to work on some Etsy stuff. My goal is to launch new teacher redone stickers, or not stickers, no, new teacher redone earrings this weekend. It has been highly requested by so many people, so I'm definitely going to, fingers crossed, try to release them this weekend. We've been working on them. Yes, my fiance Tony has been helping me, but we have been making them for the last 2 weeks, and I think we'll be done packaging them up and everything to launch them by probably tomorrow, which is Saturday or Sunday. I think this video is going to go up on Saturday or Sunday, so whenever you're watching this, I'm hoping that they will be up. The link for my Etsy shop is in the description box, and you can check them out there. I'll also put like a little picture right here for you, but they just sell out so fast, and I want to make more, but it is very time consuming. So I've just been making them slowly, and I'm going to be releasing a bunch of them. So hopefully if you guys are interested, you can get your hands on a pair. So yeah, I'm just going to pack up and then I'm going to be getting going. I have been asked before like how I play music in my classroom. I do it a couple ways. So I can play music through my computer, through speakers that are hooked up to my computer. And if I do that, I just do like a YouTube playlist of like kid-friendly, school-friendly songs I create on YouTube. Also, there are a lot of playlists out there that you can make on Spotify. I love my Spotify account. It's like the one subscription that I will never get rid of. But on Spotify, there is instrumental music. There's like, you can create your own, but there are a few classroom playlists that I listen to, and I just hook up my phone to my speaker. This is a JBL. I don't know if there's another name for that, but it is a great speaker. And then what I really love about it is no matter where I'm at in the room, with my Apple Watch, I can control the music. So if the office comes in and they need to talk to me or grab a student or whatever, I hear them beep in, I can just pause it really quick. If the kids are getting too loud, I can lower the music and say, you know, I need to be able to hear the music. Like, I use music for classroom management all the time, and to be able to control it from wherever I am with my watch is a lifesaver. So I love music when you're doing artwork myself, so to bring that into the classroom and share that passion with my kids is amazing. And I just love the technology of having my speaker and my watch hooked up together, but I do use this at home all the time. So this is something that I carry to and from work every day, which is kind of a pain. I really should get 2 speakers, but they are not cheap, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm fine with carrying it back and forth. Honestly, it's not a big deal. And then let's see, my camera stuff, my essential oils, my little essential oil carrying bag. This used to just be a purse with a chain, and I took the chain off, and now I use it to carry my essential oils to go. So I think I'm going to take home 2 of these daily planners for Saturday and Sunday. That way I can plan my day out, the one I showed you earlier today. And then I think that is it. I'm not bringing home like any big artwork or anything like that today. Grades are due though next week. Grades are a beast. That's all I can say. I have to enter grades for over 500 kids, so that's something I usually procrastinate and then regret procrastinating, but I just kind of like sit down and hunker down one day and just do it all, and it works for me. So I'm not doing that this weekend though. I just really need time this weekend to enjoy myself and work on Etsy and YouTube and just spend time with my pets. And yeah, I do have a lot of videos planned for this weekend, so I'm going to be filming a lot, which is really exciting. Before I go, I wanted to shout out a comment on my one video. I want to start doing this. Like, if you guys comment on my video and it's something that just really resonates with me, or maybe if it's a question, I will start to like shout out the comment in my video for you guys. So let me find it. I think it was on my starting a YouTube channel video, but it was from, and I'm sorry if I butcher, whoa son, I'm sorry if I butcher this name, Janine Hitsky, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure the first name is Janine. But she said, congrats, I love your positivity. As a special ed teacher, sorry, I daily face negativity and haters from colleagues. I feel you, girl. We can all feel you for that one. It's people like you that allow me to take a deep breath and return to my classroom. You should know your channel has such a powerful impact on the lives of others. Please keep doing what you are doing, and I hope by next year you have 50,000 subscribers. This comment is like, I'm sharing it because it hit me so deeply by what she said, because of the effort to return back to the classroom after facing that negativity is something that is just so familiar for me. The whole reason why I even started my channel was because I did feel like I was just faced with so much negativity and I was sick of it, and I felt like I could either join in on the negativity, let it surround me, or I could branch out and do something different and try to make a difference and at least fight the negativity in the world. And I don't know, like, I just wanted to do something about it. Like, I was so upset about the negativity, I had to do something. And so to hear that I'm now helping others who are in that position, it's just so rewarding beyond belief. So thank you so much. So thank you so much, Janine, for taking the time to comment that. Like, it meant the world to me. You have no idea. And I'm so grateful that I can help you fight that negativity and return back to the classroom, because I know how hard that can be. And I'm so sorry about the sun right now. I'm getting blinded by filming with the sun coming in. So I'm just gonna wrap this up. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Don't forget to like and comment below, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.